What's up, guys? Virdel is the second here. I just wanted to do a game breakdown of how everything went. These past couple of games, starting from Albany to UNLV. As you guys know, we got 2 dubs, which was the Albany game and the New Mexico State game. I'm gonna start with the Albany game. That game, it was a hard fight. I think as a team, each game that we play, we get closer, and we get better at something. A minor detail here and there, whether it be on defense, offense, scheme-wise, knowing how to bring more energy, knowing how to stay together when things go wrong, and also trying to stay consistent when things go right. Me, individually, I feel like these games have been not the highest standard for me, in the sense that I would like to make more plays, and sometimes I'm not getting targeted all the time, which is a very good thing, but it doesn't show well for the stats necessarily all the time. And although I would like to have, some more stats, it's not just mandatory, I guess you could say, because I'm more so worried about the team success and not just my own individual success. As you guys may know, the Oregon game, I got hurt the third quarter, which we thought was just a minor, low ankle sprain, but it's been more serious than that. I've been trying to push myself for these past couple of weeks, just doing treatment, training, working out, trying to do the most that I can in practice. This past game, which was, UNLV, we had a lot of NFL scouts out there, and we had a couple of guys who contributed to the team that were hurt, and even some of the guys who played, they were seriously hurt too. Now, I think that's the main topic of what I want to talk about, is just continuing to get better, right? I've been trying to make these vlogging videos, but I also want to take heed to what Coach Chang is saying, because he also wants us to stay focused, on the goal, because the goal is winning, right? We want to win, not just for ourselves, but for the community, for the state of Hawaii, because you guys provide with us so much. You guys, you show up, even when things aren't going the best, and you guys show up when we're winning too. So, we're just trying our hardest to give back, right? And that's how we would do it, is by winning these games. My family came out this past game. It was good to see them, but I also wanted to represent them in the game. And although I wasn't playing, I was there being, coaching, trying to help, the group out, because the energy can shift, up and down due to how the game's going. And that happens, it happens because we want our games to be like this. We want them to be consistent, but we're always going to face some adversity. And that's what our DC, Coach Euro, always relays to us, is that, we can do all the training, all the studying, in the world, but we're still going to have some adversity. Like, it's going to hit us, but how are we going to respond? How do you respond to that adversity? What are you going to do, right? And one thing that our coaches have not let us do is put blame on each other, right? Because we have to stick together. We have to be like this, like glue, right? As a team. And I think that's what being a Rainbow Warrior is like, it's unity, it's family, it's true love, it's true loyalty, Many people were asking me if I was going to leave, I'm going to stay. And honestly, I don't see myself leaving, even in the midst of whatever it is, because I'm going through it with my brothers, right? With the guys that I love, with the people who gave me a chance, So I feel like I owe it to them to strive to be my best, but also to be there for them, right? It's not just a one-sided thing. Like we all have each other's backs. And as you know, like the classes and stuff are very rigorous. Traveling is very rigorous as well. But it's, you know, it's all a part of ball, right? And it's one thing, you know, that we keep, well, one thing that the coaches keep, you know, relaying to us is that football doesn't care. You feel me? Like, we all signed up to do this. We all knew what price we were going to pay, and we were willing to do that, right? And we're going to do that even when we're losing and when we're winning. So it's all the same, you know. But I think traveling, it's always, the hard things are always easier when you have people that you actually love, care for, and it's mutual, right? And you go through these things together. And don't get me wrong, like, it's not all bad. Like, you know, we have amazing times where we're laughing and playing and going on. Every time you, oh, how precious of Jesus. Cool guys, cool guys. And it's like some of those moments you forget to capture, right? Because you're actually in the moment. So it's like, man, I try to do the best I can with like the vlogging and stuff like that. But also I'm living too, right? I'm living with the team. I'm there, I'm present with them. So I think that this team is still on the rise with especially with the values that we still have, with our motto, you know, with the coaches that we have, the leadership that we have. This team is on the rise. And although this past game wasn't our best game, it showed us the things that we still need to work on. So we're gonna do our best to continue to hammer down those things, to work on those things, to be better at those things as much as we can.